All right, y'all. The red light is on and we about to get it. Okay. All right, y'all. The red light is on. Okay, I see it too. Okay. What's happening, y'all? It's your boys. It is martial arts mayhem time. If y'all don't know what that is, if y'all new to this, basically we talk about martial arts movies. We watch them and then we review them on here. You know what I'm saying? Old school and new school. And we do some action movies as well. You know, some of them are like intertwined. You know what I'm saying? So these are your hosts. This is tais.worldtv, and then you got my boy right here, Buggy D Newgate in the building. What's up, my boy?
What's up? How you doing?
Oh, I'm fine, man. I'm doing great. And you know what? It's
Ready
about
to
that
talk about
time.
this? Yeah.
Hell yeah. Listen, we ain't gonna waste no time. We ain't wasting no, like Bane says, we ain't on ceremony out here. We gonna be talking about Keeper out here, the Beekeeper, okay? 2024, starring my boy Jason Statham out here, okay? First we're gonna do a non-spoiler for like 5 or 10 minutes because this is our first time doing an actual martial arts movie that came out or action movie that just came out. So this is a new
Theatrically.
thing. Right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do like a non-spoiler for like about a couple of minutes, and then after that we'll let you know when we're gonna do full spoilers right after. So if you haven't seen the movie, I mean you still stay for like a couple of minutes. Then after that, I'm gonna tell y'all get the hell up out of here. Go see the movie, then come back here and watch this, okay? Because we need the views out here. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, like, comment, subscribe, share, click on that notification bell. Also, we got Patreon out here. The link will be in the description down below and in the comment box. Also, we also have another channel where we just talk about strictly movies, any genre. It's called Geek Lone Stars. Definitely check us out. Okay, we just started it. We want to get that subscribes up, so definitely come through. The link is in the description down below, and will be in the comment box as well. Damn, that was a mouthful, and I didn't even talk about this damn movie yet. This is insane. All right, so let's get this out the way. So, non-spoiler review time. Basically, me and my boy, we saw the Beekeeper, and the Beekeeper is basically about a one man's brutal campaign for vengeance. Okay, my boy Jason Statham. After he is revealed to be a former operative of a powerful and clandestine organization known as the Beekeepers. Okay. So my guy, Buggy, in your best non-spoily way, what did you think about this movie?
uh, First of all, honestly surprised me of how well it was.
Yeah, you was telling me that. Yeah,
I wasn't expect like I knew the concept of like what was gonna happen in the movie, but just like seeing it play out, Jason Statham badass, like
okay.
hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because especially what happened in the Meg 2, like that was a terrible movie all around. But this,
I haven't seen that, but
good, good.
I said good. Don't see it.
Yeah, Jason went from battling megalodons to taking care of bees. But anyways,
That's a hell of a jump, bro. I
it
ain't be
it
honest
is,
with you.
but it touches on something that like that really happens in our world too, of people scamming other people out of their money.
I'm glad you brought that up because that aspect I did like about this movie. Okay, I really did like the aspect of the real world, like you said, and with scamming and stuff. Like when you see, let me tell y'all something. They had actually a lot of guests. They had actually a lot of stars in here. Fasila Rashad from the Cosby Show. I didn't even know she was gonna be in this. It was crazy. Yo, when you find out that Fasila Rashad's character loses all her money
Hmm.
in a scam, which is like kind of insane, you know. And we're not gonna say what happens until we get to the non-spoiler part. That happens every day. You get taken
Yep.
advantage of every
Yep.
day by scammers, scam artists, all that stuff on the net. So I'm kind of glad that they brought that. I'm glad you brought that up because I did like that aspect of it. Um, for me, I was a little disappointed, not gonna hold you. And I was only a little bit disappointed because they introduced something that's sort of John Wick, but kind of like made it a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? And we'll explain that later in the non-spoiler review. But it was cool. Like I did have a good time. It's just I'm not gonna hold you guys. Your suspension of disbelief should be out the window. Gonna hold you. Gonna hold you. This ain't that kind of movie. Like if you expecting things to make sense, this ain't that kind of movie. But there were certain things that I did like about it. And Statham always being a badass. Like, let me tell y'all something. Everything could go wrong with this movie, but as long as you have your main character being a badass, that's what I love. Okay, and Jason Statham, he's always a badass, and he does it really well. You know what I'm saying? Really well. Oh my
Oh
gosh,
yeah,
man! Like,
100%.
you know what's crazy? Back in the day, I thought he could have been Batman, bro. Nah, like for real. Like back in the day, the Transporter 1 and
That's
2
crazy.
days, Snatch days. I thought he could have been Batman. I was like, yo, he needs to be Batman right now. But yeah, even though I was a little bit disappointed with it, I still had a little bit of fun with this though. I'm not gonna hold you. Um, dang. Okay, the acting. The acting is not 100 in this movie. I'm not gonna hold
I
y'all.
no.
It's really not. And I'm not niggas. I'm not trying to pick apart the movie, but I'm just saying, some of the stuff I like, some of the stuff I didn't like. Particularly, the young lady that played Facilla Rashad's mom. I mean daughter.
Daughter, Emmy Raver Lamp,
Yes, yes. I don't know what else she's done. Or she didn't
Umbrella
do it.
Academy.
Oh, she did. Okay, I haven't
Or
seen that. I have to check
oh,
that out.
okay, okay.
Yeah, I have to check that out. So other I haven't seen her in anything, other side outside of this movie. And I don't know if this was like her first movie debut, which I can forgive that if that's the case. But for me, she didn't convey enough emotions. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you get to that part, certain things happen. Um, she didn't really convey much of any emotion except for like straightforwardness. Now, am I wrong about that, bro? Let me know. Let me know. Am I wrong about that?
I I'm gonna save it for the spoiler part.
All right, okay, I got you. I got you. All right, so like, but overall, guys, I did have a good time with it. It was cool, especially the end fight. When we get to the end
Oh,
fight,
bro,
oh my god,
bruh.
that was crazy. I could tell they put everything in that final fight.
Oh
Damn,
yeah, oh yeah.
yo, because what they was doing in that fight, yo, we're gonna talk about it in that spoiler, but what they was doing in that fight, that was insane, bro. I said,
Insane,
see,
bro.
I wish I would have did that for the whole movie, bro. You know what I'm saying? Um, bro, I like the fact also that Statham was out here giving it to these people with just hands, really.
He really didn't shoot at anybody.
Yeah, he really didn't shoot at anybody, and then when he did,
And
he was
and when he
like,
did, he either incapacitated them or shot him in the body vest.
right, exactly. Like, like if he wanted to get rid of him, he really could have, but he didn't. Especially this one scene, the FBI scene when they in front of the building, bro. The way he came up was like Batman, bro. He just came
Oh,
up out of nowhere. It's just like,
if
hey, what y'all looking at?
if I wanted to use the back entrance, I'd use it already.
Yeah, but we here. So I was just like, yo, bro, these beekeepers are a problem, bro.
Oh yeah, you're
Oh,
goddamn right. I'm a problem.
Jesus. So yeah, so guys, even though just to wrap up the non-spoiler, I had a good time with it. I am a little bit disappointed of it. But I definitely want to see a sequel of this for sure, exploring more of the beekeepers and stuff because I know there's more out there. It's not just him, as you'll see in the movie. homie, what? So, like, what's your rapid thoughts of the non-spoiler before we get to the spoiler
Definitely a pleasant
review?
surprise. A
Okay.
little, I don't know, like it's funny because we talked about this, I think last week or the week before, about martial arts movies coming out to theaters.
Right. Right.
And I mean, is it can we consider it a martial arts movie?
You
Not
know,
not
that's
really.
true.
It's
That's
more of
true.
like a
That's true. That's true.
one man army if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, and yes, he's using certain martial arts like skill, like he is
Yeah,
kicking and punching. Mostly, I mean, he does use weapons, but not even like to that degree till you get to certain parts of the movie. And I'm glad you brought that up because I was actually thinking about that too. It's just like we don't really get traditional martial arts movies anymore. I don't think. I think the last one I can remember is Ip Man. The last one I can really remember. Excuse me. Of like straight like
straight martial
pure
arts. Yeah,
martial arts. Yeah, like you'll have movies like this or John Wick, like we were talking about last week, where it's like a mix of everything. Yeah, there's martial arts in it, but there's also other things like weaponry, like modern weaponry, like guns, different guns and things of that
machine
nature.
guns, riot
Right,
shields,
right.
all that stuff.
But then you got like John Wick 4, where you see Keanu using the nunchucks, like to take out armored dudes. Like
Yeah, that was
you
great.
know what I'm saying? Yo, that was great. Yo, we gotta revisit that movie, son. 'Cause oh God. So I mean, would you consider this martial arts movie? No.
It
However,
has those elements.
right, it has those elements, and I think we're at a point where the pure martial arts movie
It's gone.
experience is kind of like, yeah, and it's kind of like intertwined with just action now. So
Yeah,
whenever you think of martial art movies, you think of action. That's why if you look at like cable stations where they have like the action hour, they usually have martial arts movies on there too. Aside from like Die Hard or Death Wish or something like that, you know.
yeah.
But I mean, listen, I had a good time.
Definitely had a good time.
Yeah, for
Surprised
real.
me, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm surprised because the way you was talking about it, you was like, "Yo, this shit was
Oh, I had
fire."
fun. I had fun.
I mean, listen, as long as you have fun, then that means the movie did its job.
Exactly.
And I feel like maybe Beekeeper, though it disappointed me a little bit, did do his job of entertaining me. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So, so
Spoiler time.
spoiler time, and we're gonna be spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bet. All right, y'all. So this is spoiler time. So listen, if you don't want to hear no spoilers, get the hell out of this goddamn podcast. Watch it and then come back here so you can watch the rest of this. Okay. So, homie, since you saw it after me, you fresh off the boat. What do you
I
specifically want to talk about?
That's how a little racist
Spoiler
there, bro.
wise.
I had to hit you with that one. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean
um,
Damn.
I I will
Damn.
say the one thing that
We're
I
sorry, y'all.
wish they did a better job of this in
Yeah.
this movie was having like a actual bad guy slash villain to go after instead of just working your way up to the top.
Yeah, yeah. Because even in like the first
Jeremy
John
Irons
Wick,
didn't do anything. He just said, "Oh, don't go in there," and then he just
oh
broke his
yeah,
hand.
I didn't even know he's gonna be in this movie. Like the goat is in this movie, y'all, and he's like a I don't even know what you call him, like an executive or
CEO of a
CEO,
company,
yeah, and he's supposed to be like protecting Josh Hutcherson's character, who he's like the leader of the scammers who's going
which
around
we
scamming
find
people.
out he was using that money to fund his mother's presidential campaign.
And I was like, oh, layers after layers. Like that part, I did like. I did like
Yeah,
that they put the layers on that, so that was cool. Oh wait, we forgot to say this movie was directed by David Ayer too.
I was gonna bring
I
that up.
forgot about that. Yeah.
So when I saw it was directed by David Ayer, and I kind of knew what I was gonna get into as far as like violence wise, but It surprised me in some scenes. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like the part, yo, the scene where the guys come back to the beekeeper's crib and
Oh
they,
yeah,
yo, son, first of all, they shot up the bees, bro. I was like, bro, what are you doing?
yeah,
Like, how petty you gotta be? Like, dude, come on. And then when they go into this man's house, it's Rocky Shop of Horrors out here because
yeah, yeah.
Statham dismembers a lot of
Batman,
people with
Batman.
just regular
Not even that. He was
bullets.
just straight up Batman, just showing up right behind people.
Yo, for real, like just I'm like, yo, is he auditioning to be Batman, bro? Like, we're gonna see him in Crisis of Two Earths. We're gonna see him as the Earth One Batman out here. Like, let me find out. Yeah. Crisis on Two Earths out here. Um, yeah, bro, but that's the thing. And they were brutal, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I forgot there was one where I think he like lodged something in his chest or something like that.
it was the barrel of the rifle. He took it off and just shoved it in the dude's throat slash
Bro,
chest
you know
area.
how hard you gotta be, how strong you gotta be to do some shit like that.
Yeah,
Ugh.
when that happened in the movie, I was like, "Whoa!"
Bruh, bruh. Yo, not even that. Yo, son, when the final dude, the dude, the one that was a punk, when he put
Oh,
his fingers through the frick,
the cutter, yeah.
no, and he just did it like just really simply, like Jesus Christ.
You know what's funny too? Like I wasn't expecting the whole 80s cheesy one-liners from Statham in this movie.
Oh, nah, I was expecting that. When I saw the trailer for this movie, I was just like, yeah, this we're gonna get that old 80s school. We're
So,
gonna get that.
you know what's a scene that they cut out from the movie that was in the trailer where
Mm.
he fought the new beekeeper and he threw the honey on her? They didn't and he said, "Oh, it's flammable." Who knew in the trailer? It wasn't in the movie.
Oh, nah, he should have kept that in that
It
fight
wasn't in
scene.
the
He
movie.
should have. Yeah, he should have kept that. I'm actually glad you brought that up. I wanted to talk about that too. Um, why why did it have to be her?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all could have got
Oh,
so
okay. Yeah,
yeah, go
now
ahead.
that we're talking about that,
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I
Go ahead.
definitely feel like they could have gotten somebody better.
Right.
She
Exactly.
for me, I didn't really care for her that much. Like everybody else, I was invested in, but her, I was
Right. But
like,
her, yeah,
eh.
it was just like, and I guess she was, and that's what the one of the things that disappointed with me because if these beekeepers are supposed to be like A1 elite, like Statham, this one should have, like, she should have been able to give him a challenge, and they got uh, some crazy chick with just multicolored hair. You know what I'm saying? And I
Whoa,
was just
whoa.
like, whoa, whoa. Y'all could have got somebody else. Now listen, I don't care if it's a woman, because you could have made her like kind of like Black Widow, skill wise. I would have loved that. Or like Charlize Theron from what's that movie? Atomic Blonde. If y'all
Okay,
made her
yeah.
like that, I would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? But I think she was a throwaway. Her appearance was just a throwaway, and I kind of hate that because that kind of like devalues the other beekeepers that I hope we see like in the sequel. You know,
If we
um,
get one.
yeah, if we get one. Um, but yo, like again, suspension of disbelief, throw it out the window because she should have. That gas station should have exploded when
Mm,
she used that minigun.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
first of all, why do you have a minigun in the back? I don't understand why. Why would you do that? Like, explain that to me. Like, I'm trying to understand. Like, why you? I was thinking about that while watching the movie. Like, why does she have a minigun? And like, why are you shooting it in the gas station? This could explode. Everything's gonna go sky high. Like, what do you think? But nah, the way Statham just got rid of her was wild. Like, he just threw the honey on her. Jeez. and then lit her up, bro, and then just I forgot what I think she took her phone from her or something like that as she's like burning to
Uh,
death. I
I
forgot
forgot what
exactly what he
I
took
forgot
from
what it
her.
was.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot
Oh,
what he took from her.
her finger, so he could get into
Oh,
the
oh yeah,
hideout.
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Damn. Yo, and what's up with the GMC placement, bro? I was like, yo, is this a what's that dude's name?
You,
Michael Bay? This is a Michael Bay movie, bro?
you know what's funny? I never even realized that until you said that.
Yeah, like because Jason Statham had an old pickup truck, GMC truck, and then when we go to the hideout, she had another truck, and then but she had a truck coming in there too. So I was just like, oh, we just doing GMC trucks, I guess. Crazy. Um,
I wanted to bring up
yeah.
um the dude that played Wiley. I liked him. Like his comedy was fun when it was needed. The FBI
Oh, the
agent.
partner.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. He was cool. It's just now. I'm glad you brought that up because I was not feeling um Nikki's character. Was it Nikki? I'm sorry, not Nikki's character.
I
Sorry
forgot her
about that,
name
guys.
already.
I'm about to look right now. Emmy.
Yeah,
And she plays Agent Parker. I wasn't feeling her character because, like I said
same.
before, like she didn't give me no emotions. Like when the scene where um Fasila Rashad's character kills herself because of because they stole the charity money, and she sees Statham in there, tells him to, get behind your hands or whatever, whatever. And then she sees the mom. She didn't cry. She didn't she wasn't distraught. She wasn't
Oh
nothing like
yeah.
that. There's just nothing. Even the scene after that when she's talking to the police, there's nothing. And again, there's nothing wrong with a strong woman. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Just didn't give you enough as a
As a
performer
character, right? As a
in that movie.
performer,
Yeah,
right? And again, this might be her first feature length movie. If so, okay, I can let it go. But
because it's funny you say that because in the first season of the Umbrella Academy, she's pretty good.
really,
She's she's not like, oh my god, she's like the next star, but
right, right,
she's
right,
sh-
right, right.
she's good in her role that she has.
Got you. Okay. Is that like an emotional because guys, I haven't seen Umbrella
The
Academy, so I
Umbrella
don't know.
Academy is a superhero show.
Right, I know that. Right, 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 right. But is she like conveying like emotions and stuff like that?
She's kind of OP with her powers. She'll tell
Oh,
you,
that makes sense.
she'll
Okay.
she'll say something, and then you'll have. I can't remember right now. I'm blanking on the character's powers right now. But
Okay.
it has to do with her voice. That anything she uses with her voice, like that, I
Oh,
guess.
that's like dude from JJK, Salmon dude.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, got you. I know what you're talking about. Okay, okay, okay. I have to check that out because I haven't checked out Umbrella Academy. I gotta check that out. But yeah, like, and again, this might be her first feature length movie. If so, I can forgive it. But she didn't really give me anything to make me like this character enough. You know what I'm saying? Probably somebody, and I was just talking about this too. Maybe Tessa Thompson should have probably took this role. I felt like she would have been a better fit for me, to be honest with you. Like, because she can give like the emotional aspect, but she can also give the tough woman aspect as well.
She
The
doesn't she doesn't have too many credits under her name.
right. So again, so that's what I'm saying. Like, so she must have just really like this must be her first feature length movie, and if so, like I said, I can let that go. But I wish I would have loved her character a little bit more.
Let's
Maybe just a
see.
little bit more convey of emotions because even if she was a guy, I would have said the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um,
a lot of TV series.
okay, so she just made a jump to the big screen basically.
So she's in Blind Spotting, but she's uncredited.
Oh,
Um,
okay,
but yeah,
okay.
most of her stuff is TV
TV.
shows.
Okay. And that's the thing though, because when you switch from from TV to movies, it's a whole different thing. Especially if
And
you're one of the main leads.
so she does, I forgot there's podcast series now. She plays Poison Ivy in Batman Unburied.
Oh, the audio adventures, I think
Yeah.
on HBO. I'm sorry, Max. Sorry.
No, it's Spotify.
Oh, it's oh shoot. Okay, okay. I'm about to check that out.
She's in 5 episodes. So
Nice.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she's in the TV show Heels, the wrestling show. I might have to
Oh,
check that out.
really? Oh, that's
She's
with
she's only
Oliver
she's only
Queen, my boy.
yeah, she's only in 3 episodes. So it's like it's limited to like most of her stuff, but
Right, right.
yeah, she doesn't have a lot under her belt.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I kind of got from her. Like she, she can convey the toughness, but I haven't seen anything else from her, acting ability wise, like the emotion.
Yeah.
So, like I said, if she keeps doing some movies, I think we'll get that. Because like you said, she's just been doing TV for a lot of her career up until this
Yeah.
point. So, and yeah, when you switch to TV, when you switch
It's
to the
it's it's
movies,
a
it's a
whole
whole bit different
different
thing.
game.
Right, exactly. Especially if you're like one of the main leads in it. So
Yeah,
I can forgive that. Right,
she
I can
was the
forgive that.
second lead in this movie.
Basically, yeah, yeah. And like I said, I can forgive that.
Yeah.
And she had to act alongside of Facility Rashad. I mean, come on, she's the queen, you know what I'm saying? Um so yeah, but also there's other greats in here. Jeremy Irons is in here. I forgot he was gonna be in this. Minnie Driver is in here. Can't remember the last movie I saw her in, bro.
Right.
Which was crazy. Josh Hutcherson is in this movie too. I
You,
seen him
you
a
know what's
lot.
funny?
Yeah,
He was in Five Nights at Freddy's, and now he's got this Beekeeper movie.
which is kind of crazy. But he's been in the game for a minute though.
A while, yeah, a
Yeah,
while.
he's been in, like, I remember him seeing him as in high school. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. So we got some heavy hitters up in here. And I feel like that's due to like David Ayer as an actor, because he's a actor, director, because he's a good director, he's a good director. Um, However, I just wish we would have got, like, okay, so for example, the fight scenes, except for the final fight scene, we're gonna get to that. Some of the fight scenes were good, but I felt like they were like, because sometimes I don't like this when they do this in martial arts movies too, where they do close-ups
Ah, okay.
and they, do certain cuts. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't really see that in the Statham movies like that, but in this one you do. So maybe he's getting up there in age. Who knows? But he still looks good for his age, man. I don't know how old he is, but I know he's got to be around his mid to late 40s, I think. So I did see a lot of that in these fight scenes, but I'm not gonna hold you. They were fun as hell. When he strolled up to the office, the first one, the first building, he said,
I'm gonna burn it down, sir. We're gonna give you the count of three. One, two,
two,
three.
three. I did it for you. And- oh my god, yo! And then when after that he beats the hell out of those two, he goes up to the goddamn office. He goes to one dude. And he's like, "Yo, I need you to hang up the phone."
Oh, and he
And the
does,
dude
and
ain't
he beats
listening.
the shit out of him with the phone.
Yo, he said, "Wow, wow." I think he broke the phone or something like that, bro.
It's
He's just like,
close to it, probably.
yeah.
The amount of times he was beating his ass with it.
He said, "Are you listening now, sir?" See, I'm gonna need you to end that call right now. And then, and I think this is the same dude he threw the gasoline on, because I think he just stayed there or something like that. Because he was like,
Yeah,
"Yo,"
he didn't want to move.
I say, "Yo, y'all better leave, because I'm burning this shit down, and I don't care if you're here or not."
Yeah, and he told him to repeat after him. I will not take from the poor. I will not
Oh
hurt the
yeah,
weak.
that was funny. I was like, yeah.
Oh, not even that. Right before he comes upstairs, he checks in. He's like, "Oh, call the firefighters. There's gonna be a fire. I'm gonna burn the building down."
So yeah, you might want to get out of here just for your safety. See, that was the thing about Statham in this movie. He like warned you before you got your ass whooped. He's like, "Hey, listen, I need you to get the fuck up out of here." um,
You ain't gotta
oh
tell me
my,
twice.
what shit, bro? When
Especially,
he,
especially if I see 2 canisters of gas, I'm out.
yeah, I'm like, "Oh, sir," I was like, "You security?" I'll be like, "Yeah, did y'all give me a gun?" Can't touch them anyway. Remember? No. But yo, when oh my god, we got to talk about this scene. When dude, when Statham strolled up and beat the hell out of those FBI dudes in front of the building,
Oh, the second building
dude, he
took all of them out.
son, he was throwing dudes, kicking them, bro,
Oh, shooting them
son,
too because they were all
yeah.
wearing vests and stuff like that.
And then he just shot him in the vest. I think he grabbed him and did this, bro. I
Oh,
was just
the
like,
the one
bro,
dude he grabbed and just tossed him right on top of the other car.
yo, Storm, son. I think he destroyed the front car. I was like, damn. But I love that though, because that just goes to show you like the level of a beekeeper. Because even when Jeremy Irons was like talking to Josh Hutcherson's character, and he was like, "Yo, you messed up, bro. You
Oh
know what
yeah.
you just did?" Like the same, and this is why I said John Wick live wise, because it's kind of like the same thing with you know when Vigo talks to John Leguizamo, he's like, "Yo, what did you do?"
Yeah.
Like talking to his son. I'm sorry, I said John Leguizamo. We told his son, it's like, yo, do you know what you just did? You just messed with John Wick, a man of focus. You know what I'm saying? He killed him with a pencil. A pencil, guy. Like that's the same scene that we got. I mean, that was like emulating the same kind of scene. But I like that because it showed like how different Statham was from like like showing him his level compared to everybody else, like in the FBI and Navy SEALs and stuff like that. Because I think at one
Yeah.
point, I think Jeremy Irons was had a meeting with the SEALs and he was like, "Yo, y'all are like pussies compared to this,
Oh, dude,
compared to
I
this
love
dude."
that scene. I love that scene. Yeah, especially when he dropped the line compared to him, you guys are pussies.
And I would have been like, yo, man, you called me.
Right?
Why'd you
Like,
call me that?
right?
I'm home, bro. Get out of here, bro.
Oh
It's
man.
disrespectful. I'm like, yo, you're disrespectful in this movie, bro.
Oh.
Oh man. And I think and then when bro, when he was taking out those dudes in the hallway too in the same building,
Oh man.
son, the elevator. I forgot about that.
Bro,
Bro, the elevator.
when that
Oh.
elevator blew and I saw the dude's legs get chopped off, I'm like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, some of them got
And then
left in
and
the
then
elevator
and
too
then
when it
once
fell.
the elevator dropped and then you see Emmer's character walking in, you see the body just drop. I'm like, "God damn."
Bro.
That's one of those things David Ayer will do in his movie. He'll give you that grit.
Yeah, I love that. That's what I love about Air, bro. He'll give you that grittiness, that bloodiness. I love that, man. Oh man. Mm-mm. Oh, we gotta talk about what Jason Statham did to that the second guy. Uh
The
the lead dude for the building, the second dude.
Yeah,
Son,
yeah.
he hit him with the stapler, bro. Yeah, it was just the way he was doing it.
Tell me who you work for.
Not that.
Give me all
Now
the
kill
information.
me.
Give me all the information.
All you see is full of staples on this mountain guy's fucking
Yeah,
face. Oh
tell
my
me,
god, bro.
tell me, tell me.
Oh my god, that was fucking. Oh wait, wait a minute. We didn't even talk about this part. The way he killed the first one when
Oh,
he strapped him to the.
yeah, it's in the trailer. So like he straps
Yeah,
him, then
yeah, yeah.
he just drives him off the freaking
But I forgot. I
bridge or
actually
whatever it
forgot about
was.
that part. That was like when he strapped him on there.
Because you know what it is. You've seen it so many times in the trailer. You're like, it's just already in there.
See, that's why I don't really like to watch trailers anymore
I get
because
you.
it's
I
like
get you.
y'all show too much of the movie. Like I'm sick of that, man.
That's why. That's why I will only do one trailer
Yeah,
if
and
it's
then
like a
that's it.
teaser,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, 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 yeah. Like, I remember back in the days where they just showed you a few images and then the title, and then that was
Basically,
it.
the end of the movie.
Yeah, man. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, y'all need
And
to,
you know what's
man.
funny? It's gotten to that point now where you could tell where certain scenes are in a movie in a trailer.
Yeah, man. It's just like, cause y'all show too much of the movie.
I forgot what movie it was recently that I saw that I watched the trailer. Not on my own volition, but like when you watch a movie, there's gonna be trailers. And
Mhm.
I saw certain scenes. I'm like, oh, that's the end of the movie right there. Oh, it was Ant-Man, Quantumania at the end when he's fighting Kang.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm like,
See,
that's the end right there.
but see, they do that with the comic book movies. They'll show literally everything. I believe the only times I didn't really see it was Nolan's trilogy, like Batman, the Dark Knight trilogy. You, if you got a trailer, you didn't really see much.
Yeah.
And I think maybe Man of Steel and BVS, and I think maybe Justice League. They showed stuff, but they didn't show
Oh
too
yeah.
much stuff. So you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
exceptions, but yeah, like nowadays they show everything, man, and I kind of hate that, man. So that's why I try not to really watch too many trailers. I'm trying to think about what else in the movie
The
that I
the way
remember.
the way that the dude he was fighting in the mansion with the prosthetic leg.
Oh, the end fight, yo. Oh my god. Oh, we got to talk about that because that was one of the best fight scenes of that whole movie, bro. Like,
Dude, the way first of all, the way he escaped from them was he grabbed the dude's pistol, shot him through the mouth, right, gushing right out throughout his cheeks on the
it,
side, and then later on he grabbed the knife, went for that exact same spot. I'm
yo.
like, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
he
bro.
didn't give a god damn, and he did that with like no emotion whatsoever. Like,
Bro, oh, oh, I just remembered when he kicked the dude's prosthetic leg off and just was hanging him with the knife and just dragging him on the
yo,
windscreen.
oh, I
Dude,
forgot about. Oh my god! And then,
bruh.
son, and then, yo, my thing was, yo, because he gave Statham a real fight,
He
bro.
did.
He
He did.
really did, like, because he stabbed him at one point, and that's when I was like, oh.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I wasn't expecting that because usually in these movies, the heroes are like untouchable, which was like Statham up to a point. But this dude like stabbed him. I was like, oh, and he stabbed him good too. Son, there was a point where he stole the brass knuckles from him
Oh my
and
God,
it
and started
beat the
beating
shit.
his ass with them
Son, wow, wow,
while holding him up with the knife.
son. I was just like, but you had to do that because this dude
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
too tough.
Dude,
He only had one leg, but this
that
nigga was tough.
that scene alone was crazy. That
Yo,
whole
for
fight.
real. So, oh wait, no. And there was a point where he like the dude grabbed Statham, and had him from behind, and then Statham like ran up to the wall or some shit to
Oh
get
yeah,
out.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Son, oh my god! And mind you, they did this in a hallway full of glass too. Mind you, right? That's the shit they got me, bro. Ooh, and I was just like, why did y'all have this for every other scene? Like, and that's why I'm saying they put they all in that scene because I didn't see too much cuts, too much close
Yeah.
ups. This
I
was
I
it.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was a one shot.
Yeah, because that was a great fight scene. Oh my gosh. Now the Russian dude was weird. He looked weird. Whatever.
Because the
The
beekeeper took his leg before it. He had some type of grudge against beekeepers.
I would too if you took my leg, and I want to know how he took his leg. That's what I want to know. But the fact he killed the beekeeper just tells you this dude is a problem, and he was.
I think he said what was happening, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I have to watch it again for me to see. Um,
So the weakest link in this movie,
mm.
Josh Hutcherson.
Oh, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up because I was surprised because he's actually a good actor.
He is, and
He
that's
is a good
why I was a
actor.
little upset. He was
Yeah.
just an arrogant person, like
Oh
no
my
sense
God.
of like,
Yeah,
oh,
son.
this
I
guy's
hated
coming
him.
after me. Oh, I'm gonna die. This
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah,
None
yeah.
of that. Just
Like,
doing coke on his daddy's table and drinking liquor.
son, that was crazy. When he did that, he was doing that when the mom came in. I'm like, Nick, what are you doing?
And the way
Oh,
he just turned on his mom too, I'm like, yo,
yo,
what
put a
is
gun to her
happening?
head, bro. I was just like, yo, you're wildin'. And I was like, I'm glad Statham shot him. I'm glad. Right in the dome. Right in the
Bah!
real quick. Then the mother screaming and shit. I was like, I don't give a goddamn.
Ah,
I'm like, what are you
my
crying for?
boy, my boy.
This dude was just first of all, son, he shot the lead director of the
Oh, the
FBI,
director.
bro.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like, this dude is crazy.
Yeah.
He shot him with no problem.
And I feel like that's one of those things that probably would have made this movie a little bit better, like a better villain. Because, like I said, it was just him working his way to the top. There was just no
Right.
through line of people to get to the hive,
Yeah, cause
Queen
yeah,
Slayer, Queen Killer.
yeah, because like it's like you said, there's no clean, clear villain here. Really, it's just a bunch of people that's in on the son's bullshit, and protecting him. That's really what this
All it
is.
is. Yep.
Yeah, like but I hate to kind of compare it to the Wick films, but it's just kind of John
No,
Wick. Just
yeah,
it's set the standard, and again, I hate to do that, but it's just like John Wick just held a certain standard now when it comes to action movies, and I think Ayer took some of that in here, which is fine.
definitely, definitely.
But as long as you like do it correctly, that's fine. For example, like in John Wick, the authorities are really non-existent. Like, you don't really see police officers. The first one you did see, but they're a part of they know about the Continental. Like, hey, you don't mess with these type of people. I don't care
Yep.
what they did. You don't mess with them. Here, it's not the same. They don't know. They didn't know anything about the beekeepers. It was like, hell no, we getting them now. And then they find out, oh, well, we can't get them. And kill all our people. I don't know what you want me to do. And that's why like I want to see more of the beekeepers. And if we get a sequel, I want to see more of the beekeepers. I want to see the different ones. And I know he was retired, Statham in the beginning, but if you do a sequel, like, what is that gonna look like? Is he
That
still,
and that's the thing I want to see too, because there's so much corruption in the world that you could definitely make a sequel to this.
right? Exactly, and kind of. I mean, you know what? Now that I think about it, it had some John Wick with some Equalizer in it too.
You know, we keep saying John Wick, and it's funny because like in the final act of the movie where they're in the mansion or their home or whatever it is,
Hmm.
they're damn, I blanked on what I was gonna say.
Uh
That's a
oh.
first. That's a first.
Hey, happens to the best of us.
Woo.
All right, you
I'll
said.
try. I'll try to get to it.
All right.
Hopefully it'll come back.
All right, well, so we'll go. Yeah. Speaking of that, I forgot about that. That scene where he just be taking. He was just. Oh no! Wait a minute. I forgot. Yo, remember the scene where he sneaks into the compound at the end
Through underneath the truck.
underneath the truck, and I was like, yo, the whole time I was like, how he gonna get rid of that dude? And where
Okay,
you gonna put him?
I remember what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
Okay. Good.
that final act where he was at the house, the people, president's house,
Mhm.
when he was fighting everybody in the mansion, I immediately went, oh, this is like some John Wick shit right here.
Yeah, because he
And
was
like you and it's like you said, it's not bad to like pay homage to certain movies because people do it all the time.
right. Exactly. Right. No, it's not bad, especially as long as you like copy it, scene by
Y-
scene.
Yeah,
Do that.
exactly.
And I'm not saying they did that here. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying
Force
like,
Awakens. What? 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 Who said
wow,
that?
that's
Who's who?
crazy.
Who said that?
I don't know. That's crazy, my guy. We got a ghost in here. It's crazy.
That's the damn.
Wow, it's guys. Did y'all see that? Let me know in the comments. Like,
Saw that, right? You, you guys
what
heard that
was
too,
that?
right? Like,
I did too. You ain't crazy. I heard that too. Oh,
whew.
whoever did it is salty as hell. I'll tell you that. But yes, like that too. Like that too. Ooh, that ghost is a wild boy. I tell you that. Wild boy. It's wild.
Yeah, I don't know what's gotten into him.
I don't know either. I don't know. He gotta. I don't know, man. He might have to rub his belly or something, so he can chill out. Nah, but yeah, it's like copy it word for word. I mean, like that's fine. But it's just like I said, it's just John Wick has just put this certain standard when it comes to action movies now. It's just like
Yeah,
you can't,
it has.
you can't really help but compare it, you know?
And if I'd have to put something to match that as far as intensity, and I we did a reaction to it, a review, The Night Comes for Us.
Oh yeah, I mean the night comes for us is like more bloodier. I mean, it's just
Oh yeah,
yeah,
way bloodier.
Ooh
Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid.
boy, Kool-Aid burst everywhere, guy. God damn. But yeah, I mean, but this movie had its grit and its little
Yeah,
bloodiness too.
definitely.
Um, damn, I think that was a lot of it. I think
We
um,
yeah, we pretty much. Oh,
it's
oh,
covered. Yeah.
so I just remembered right now the scenes that I did not like were every time they talked to the director of the FBI, just the way he would react to what they were telling him,
Oh yeah, oh yeah, on the Zoom shit. Yeah.
I like at least say something, like just
Yeah, you just like you had two lines. That's it. Oh,
all
that
right,
all you
keep me
need?
informed,
Like that's it. Like, can you at least tell me if I got the strike force? Like,
right? Like,
was I able to get it? Like, yeah, that's what I did, and that's kind of like what I kind of like disappointed with too, because usually in an Ayer movie, the acting is I wouldn't say superb, but
I
it's
no,
good service.
I will give you a key example of perfect acting from everybody.
Mm.
Fury.
Yeah. Thank you. I was about to bring that up. Fury's a great example of this, and David Ayer directed that. Even say what you want about Suicide Squad, the David Ayer one, it was still like it was still enough to where you had a lot of good. Oh my
You heard that
god,
again?
I did hear it again, bro. You might have to get You might have to get fumigated
I might have
for
to.
ghosts. You might have to get Ghostbusters out here. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know,
yeah.
man. Can't fucking. Anyway, oh my god. Anyway, say what you will about Suicide Squad, the Ayer one. You still had some great actors in there, and they played their
Yeah,
part. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
definitely, definitely.
That's why I'm a little bit disappointed here because you got the greats in here. You got Minnie Driver, you got Facility Rashad, you got Minnie. I said Minnie Driver already. Josh Hutcherson, you got Jeremy Irons, the GOAT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they did fine in their roles too, especially Jeremy Irons. But it's just kind of like fell flat for me a little bit, and I'm like, you could have did this a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's because of the writing too. I have no idea, but um, like I said, that's why I was saying at the beginning, like I felt disappointed because this is an Ayer movie. And you're expecting a certain amount of certain level of good, I guess you could say, for this movie. For movies like Ayer. So my guy, so we're coming up at the end. We got a few minutes. What are your last thoughts and your score?
So I
Yes.
said after I watched this movie that I want to watch it again.
Okay.
And if a movie does that, that's all you got to do. Like
Exactly.
if you got me if you got me within the first viewing and I want to watch it again right after watching it, you
Mhm.
got me. You got me hooked.
And
That's
like you
it.
say, you were surprised by this movie too.
Yeah, like I think there's another factor too, like seeing the scammers get their due, that as well, like seeing some of that, like yeah,
Oh
give it to them,
yeah.
give it to
Oh
them.
yeah. Please. Please. Yes. Yes.
Because like it's like we said at the beginning, this stuff actually does happen.
Yeah,
Um,
and it's sad too. They be
yeah,
taking, especially with the old ladies, they be trying to, what's the word? Play them. You know, so it's crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
but yeah, I definitely did enjoy this movie.
yeah.
I definitely probably will watch it again, maybe Thursday, because I plan on watching Godzilla in black and white.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got to try to see that too. Yeah,
I
yeah.
I do hope we do get a sequel because like I said, there is so much
Yeah, me
corruption
too.
in the
Me too.
world that you could
Yes.
quote unquote protect the hive.
Right.
Um, as far like you have to one up the villain because like
I agree.
a little soft in this one, which is okay. You don't it's especially in action movies, you don't expect like top tier acting from villains, but like that's an added bonus if that's
Right.
if
Like, Jeremy Irons in the third Die Hard movie. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
exactly.
Like I You know what I'm
Uh
saying?
as far as rating, oof.
Like, yeah, what would you put this movie? Because you really did enjoy this a lot, but you do have some issues with the movie as well.
Yeah,
So
so
it's like, where do you put that?
I was around like a 8, but then
Oh, that's
but then but then
high.
but then
Got you.
talking with you about everything in the movie,
Mhm.
7.5,
Okay, that's
7 around
respectable.
there.
Okay, it's respectable. Okay, okay, got you. Okay. For me, again, talking about it with you, I actually did see some good things about this movie. But I am disappointed that they didn't go further with it. Now, mind you, this is a first movie. We don't know if we're gonna get a sequel. If we get a
Yeah,
sequel,
exactly.
and like they said, they do better and more, I'm cool with that because that's like what they did for the Transporter. Transporter One was good, but Transporter Two was better. If it's like the same thing here, I'm down for it, especially if you give me a good villain the next round. Like if the next one is like a beekeeper going after Statham, like the elite going after him, I'm cutting down with that.
And expand the world a little bit because we only got a
How about I
little
say
bit of it
yes?
here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like we got like a small minuscule of it. And I see why they
Little
did it.
tease, little tease.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But they probably did it because they wasn't sure if they're gonna get a sequel. I understand. Definitely understand. Um, and probably need another writer for this for the second one, I feel like. Because this one, like script wise, was just not that strong. Um, and hmm, as a score, probably would give this 6.9.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, 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 yeah.
okay.
Like, yeah, like I did enjoy it. Had some disappointments with it. Fight scenes could have were okay, except for the end. You know what?
Oh yeah,
Just because of the end, I'm gonna give that a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. That end fight scene was dope, gory, and subverted my expectations
oh yeah.
because especially when Statham got stabbed, because you don't really see the hero really get worked up like that. But this was the final villain, so I mean this was the final boss, if you want to say that. So, um, it was just dope, you know. And yeah, you got any more to say about this movie, bro?
I I think we've gotten through everything in the movie. Honestly, now that I
Yeah, I
think
think
about it,
so too. Okay. Damn, you got me in 53 minutes in, guy. God damn.
I didn't realize
I didn't realize that either.
that.
Jesus.
I mean, it happens.
Of course. But I didn't think it was that long. Like, damn.
Yeah, I didn't
All
think so either. It was that long either.
right, exactly. I was just like, bro, this was a cool movie. So, I mean, overall, guys, this was a cool movie. We had a good time with it. And if there's a sequel, we're gonna watch that too and give y'all a review for
Yes.
that too. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. So listen, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you for coming to Martial Arts Mayhem. I really appreciate it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share, comment. Definitely comment, because I haven't been hearing y'all comment. I want to see y'all comment. Okay,
Speak.
what did you think about this movie? Do you agree or disagree with our opinions? Let us know in the comments down below. And with that, guys, we're getting out of here. We love you guys. Deuces. Be safe. Have a good one, y'all.
Bid you